helps set everything in place. It's almost like it helps lock down the eyeshadow. Taking my little spoolie. And just softening. So do you see how that's just so much sharper than this one? Because of the powder underneath, it gives that definition. It also helps fill in on the skin a little bit more. And so the really cool thing, of course, is that I don't mind going out unbalanced and uneven, but because it's a cream, the powder is going to grab to it as well. So I'm just coming in with a little bit more of basic. And it's actually just this little brush is enough to just get that to blend on my skin. And voila. Eyebrows. Big difference. Huge, right? Huge difference. Okay, I'm not going to do too much because I'm just running out to actually go to the fabric store to pick up some items that I need, like I said, to finish a project that somebody has been very patiently waiting for. So the last little step of this, you know, we've got our blush on. I don't have any lip color. I also don't have any eyeshadow on. So one of the really fun things to do with that is our illuminators. So these are my cream illuminators, and I've got Dolce, Rose Gold, Honey, and Pearl, which is our white. Pearl's great for everybody. Some of the other colors can be kind of fun, especially if you're just wanting to do more of a natural look. So I'm going to actually show you Dolce because I really like it. Looks like Dulce, but it's Dolce. And so just taking a little bit of that, and it's got some warmth to it. It's just going to act like a little bit of an eyeshadow color. And I'm just putting a little bit of it up here. I'm going to take a tiny bit more of it. And I'm just going to pat that right on my eyelid, right into the corner there. It's just a nice, warm, natural glow. Can you see that? How it's just changed that tiny little bit. Again, cream formulaed. You know, I'm not worried that this might, when I'm blinking and everything like that, I'm not too worried that this is going to maybe settle in to the creases and stuff, because you can just simply take and do this. Again, you could set it a little bit firmer with your perfector sponge and a bit of stay spray. I just, again, today I'm not feeling like I have to do that. Because I might do another demo later, so I'd like this to be really easy to come off as well. What else do I need? Oh, I'm going to take a tiny bit of my Pearl. I love Pearl. Pearl is really sweet. Glamazing is the equivalent, in a sense, to Pearl in our powder illuminators. And our powder illuminators can be nice to use in the form of an eyeshadow as well. So I'm just taking and putting that out on those little corner edges, and you can see how it just catches the light, and that throws it back up into our eyes as well, which can be a really great way to give a bit of lift to the face as well. A little bit on the Cupid's bow, just catches the light a little tiny bit. And I like to just put a little bit up in here where I've got those frown worry lines, because again, as it throws back the light, it can kind of erase and diffuse how visible they are. So not bad. Nice, simple, basic, nothing fancy. I can as well take a bit of contour if I want, and I can do a bit of an eyeliner effect. That can be fun to do. I like to use an eyeshadow. We have our mascara has a cream eyeliner in black. Mine, of course, is on its way like everything else. So I'm wearing a really nice sort of coppery top. So I'm just going to take a tiny bit of a color called, this is a good one. I think this one is called Cocoa. Yes, Cocoa. So this is Cocoa here. It's quite a warm russet brown. And I've got a tiny little bit of it. This is my own little brush. It's a detailed brush, a little mini domed detail brush. And so just to give my eye a little bit more definition, I'm just going to dot a tiny bit of that along my lash line. Not a ton, just a little bit. Now you want to be careful using a shadow as a liner when you've already done your face. And so many makeup artists will choose to do their eyes first, and then they will do the rest of their foundation. And that's something that a lot of us as professionals do. I'm just doing a little bit of this, I know, to be really gentle and light touch. One of my favorite tricks when you're using eyeshadow as a liner, just pressing it in like that, is to dampen your brush a tiny bit in some water, wipe it off on a towel, or swirl it around on a wet face cloth or something. I have a stack of face cloths that I use to wring out my Perfector sponge, and so it gets a bit damp. And so I'll just simply use that to kind of wiping and in between kind of clean my brushes that I'm using for me, just so I'm not transferring color one way or the other. So can you see how just that tiny bit of powder, just in that little zone there, it's a really natural look, but it does help give more of a frame to my eyes. So simple. Again, I'm keeping this really basic today. I don't want to be too fussy. This would not take me nearly as long, but I'm talking through it, of course. And so that always takes a bit. This is one of my favorite products. This is a Lancome. I don't think you can see it with the light, but this is Lancome's Seal Booster XL. So it's a primer for your eyelashes. I have really wimpy, really short eyelashes. I have been a Lancome mascara girl for a very long time. I have tried lots of other kinds, and this happens to be my favorite. Simply because it washes off really easy for me. I find it easy to cleanse from my face, and it's a formula that doesn't seem to dry out or break my wimpy little eyelashes. I have very fine hair, so the hair here is very fine as well. So I like a booster just on my top lashes. So I'm just gonna come in here. Just do a light little coat. So you can barely see that. You're not supposed to really see it. And so while that's drying, I'm going to take my other part of my mascara. This is Lancome's Hypnose. I love, Hypnose. Love Lancome mascaras. Definicil, which is their original formula, was the very first mascara that I ever got. I was 13 years old and decided that I knew how to wear makeup. And came home with some rather hideous looking stuff from the Woodward store in Prince George. And my dad was not big on women wearing cosmetics. And so I got caught. I got caught wearing my makeup. I wasn't supposed to wear makeup. I was too young. He didn't approve of that. And so I got caught wearing makeup. And my dad, bless his heart, I can hardly believe he's been gone for like 30 years, decided to take me to Vancouver with him on a business trip. He pulled me out of school and allowed me to go with him, and plunked me down at the Lancome counter at the Eaton's store, downtown Vancouver, and told the girl to please teach me how to care for my skin and how to apply color cosmetics so that I didn't look like a you-know-what for the next 5 years while I figured it out on my own. My mom was one of those women who did not. Okay, so now you're going to see what the advantage of the primer and booster is. And so I get both a bit of volume and a bit of length. So, little thick, little goopy, not my best. I needed to wipe my brush off more. I'm just gonna be honest, but it's not about being perfect. It's just about being you. So, ta-da, 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 ta-da. I think that's pretty good. Oh, maybe a bit of lips. One of the summer colors they came out with that's a bit of a limited edition that I absolutely am in love with is a glossy color. Don't be fooled by some of the colors of our lip and cheeks. It's a glossy color called Lolly, as in lollipop, and it's a really pretty pink, but you're going to see that really soft and subtle. I'm not super big on coppery corals on my lips, and I also like to break all the rules. They say redheads shouldn't wear red, redheads shouldn't wear pink, redheads shouldn't, redheads shouldn't. Well, you shouldn't, couldn't, wouldn't do anything. Don't really, not really going to care what the rules are for some people. So I don't know about you guys, but I think that's a lovely improvement. And you can see I've got some nice good coverage of that redness that really is sort of my thing with my face. I don't know what your thing is, but I'm just going to keep sharing tips and tricks as we get deeper and deeper into this because, again, I can't help but feel that I was literally born to do this, and I've waited my whole career to find a product that is this easy and this beautiful and feels this great on your face. So send me your selfie. If you're curious as well, we've got a great event starting on Wednesday night at approximately 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. It is the group that we have here in Canada called the Girl Gang. And we are doing a bunch of tutorials. So if you would like to see a few tips and tricks from those ladies that are also a part of this, then by all means, shoot me a little message on this and I'll hook you up into that group. I've actually paid a fee so that if anybody does go, you as my guest are eligible to win some of the prizes. And they've got these beautiful mascara clutches. So it's your wallet and makeup all in one. So it's, you know, a version of something like this that you could put whatever you have as your face right into, carry it with you all the time. Not that you need to touch this stuff up in any way, shape, or form. So there you go, guys. That's it. That's me. I'm got a skedaddle. I got a ton of stuff to do. Okay? Thanks for watching. Have a great day.